Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're just going to start off with some action, and we're going to be doing a stage 90 Ebony with Captain Marvel. I've been getting a request for her for a long time, and been meaning to do it, guys, but you know, video, lots of requests. You know, I'm trying to get to everybody that I can and get to all these requests. You guys throw a lot of them out there for me, so thank you for that. It really helps me out as far as developing some content for you guys. But the reason we're starting off with this is one of those characters that has a tremendous amount of power, but unfortunately doesn't have a whole lot of means of survivability other than her iframes. That's really the crux of this character. I mean, she is amazing. Look at the power, guys. This is stage 90, and yes, we're using Sue and Weapon X and Scarlet and Thanos and Silver Surfer. Pretty well the same old typical strikers when you're taking them with a character that doesn't have any all defense down. Now, Captain Marvel does have a hidden all defense down on her tier 3, but it doesn't apply to World Boss. And look at her, guys. She's freaking melting the hell out of this. This is nothing for her. This is a joke. This is a joke. And yes, we're using Nick Fury for that 50% all attack leadership and that 55% damage to the supervillains, and we're using Coulson for that 45% damage to the supervillains and that 20% guaranteed critical rate, which is going to synergize really well with the CTP of Rage that's on Captain Marvel. And CTP of Rage is really the way to go thanks to her tier 2 passive. It's just the way to go, man, for this girl. Really, anything you put on her, a proc, whatever, it's going to get amplified by her tier 2 passive. And you know, it's just, I mean, plus she's got the ignore iframe on her 4, which is amazing. I mean, guys, look at the time. 3 minutes, 21 seconds, and we're down to 7.5 bars. Yeah. I mean, she's going to murder this thing. Now, we're not going to beat this because we're going to do another run, okay, just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about with her survivability. But, you know, the thing about Captain Marvel is, you know, she just has small little gaps in her iframes, and they just take damage from that poison. And I mean, look at the damage she's taking from the poison, guys. That's it. You know, Ebony's locked down, nothing's hitting us. It's that poison just murdering us. I mean, we're in the red now. We're down to 16,000 HP. I mean, this is what the crux of this character. This is what hurts her the most. It's not her power. This girl is ridiculous. She has plenty of power. Look at her, man. She's freaking murdering it. It's nothing for her, guys. And one of the reasons it's taken me a while to get to this girl is because I knew this was going to be a problem for her. I knew that her survivability would be an issue, especially for high level content. Because, guys, the higher level you go, the more damage you're going to take from the world boss and from the effects of the world boss. Alright. Okay, so we're going to pause it. So we're down to 2 minutes and 4 seconds, guys, and we got half a bar. Yeah, she could have easily freaking murdered this. So let's take a look at her build. Okay, guys, so here we are. So she has 41,000, almost 41,500 energy attack. She has max attack speeds, max crit rate, 155 critical damage. That's very low critical damage, guys. And she has max ignore defense. That's really hurting her damage. She also has 72% dodge, which is very important because we do have a CTP of Rage. And she has max skill cooldown. She does have the leadership tag, which we will not be utilizing, and I'll talk about why in a sec. But she has all amplified slots, all 5-star Urus. And when you take a look at her tier 3, the tier 3 really just doesn't do that much damage. This is something that actually hurts her. It just doesn't. It kind of sucks, honestly. I mean, it's a cool looking tier 3, but that's always been the bummer of her. But her tier 2 passive is really what makes her freaking godly. This increase all buff effect by 20%, duration by 30%, amplifying your damage procs, your CTP of Rage proc. Just, oh my god, it's ridiculous. And, you know, her 1, it's nothing big. You know, her 2, just a stun. Her 3, you know, she does have fracture. Her 4 has that freaking ignore iframe, which is awesome. And it's an iframe itself. And then the 5 has this attack buff that gives you 15% all attack, all speed, crit rate buff, and so on and so on. Oh my god. I mean, she's an amazing character. Her passive here gives her super armor, which is awesome. And her leadership is a 30% increase of energy attack, which is good. She has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set. I do have her built fairly well. And she's got a CTP of Rage. And one of the reasons that I use Coulson instead of White Fox, I've mentioned this before, is because Coulson has the guaranteed critical rate and Captain Marvel doesn't. And that guaranteed critical rate is going to give you an extra chance of dealing a critical attack. And if you're getting extra chances of dealing critical attacks, you have extra chances of proccing with her. And her proc actually lasts 7 seconds, not 5, 7. Because, well, actually about 6.5, but we round it off to 7, whatever. Because of her tier 2 passive. And all this crap goes up as well. That 60% goes up. I mean, it's just nuts, guys. And then she has that mythic uniform. Let's take a look at her uniform effect. For our uniform options, we do have the max amount of dodge, which is really good for that CTB of Rage. We do have the max amount of energy attack, which is really good. You know, old Infinity War Thor, which out Dave, Magneto. I mean, guys, yeah, that uniform is a freaking joke in my opinion. Then we got Elektra for some extra HP. If this was at Mythic, we'd have quite a bit more HP, which would really be useful for Captain Marvel. And then we got the max amount of dodge from the Ultron Pym uniform, which is awesome, guys. I mean, you get a CTP selector when you take this thing up to Mythic, so this would be highly recommended. And then our next uniform is the Coulson uniform, which sucks, but there's some, you know, you can get crit damage and all kinds of good stats, all attack, or energy attack from this slot. So she's missing out on a lot of damage from this. She, you know, I could have stronger Urus on her. I mean, I could make her stronger than what she is, but strength isn't her problem, guys. Like I mentioned earlier, that is not the problem. Captain Marvel's amazing. The problem is, and we're even getting 5% from that extra synergy uniform, but she just doesn't have very good survivability. So we'll back out of here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in her skills, she has no immunity, no invincibility. Nothing. Nothing, guys. I mean, look at this. Not even on her tier 3. I mean, what the hell? Nothing. This was a big complaint about this character when we first got her. I mean, look at the 5. There's nothing there. You know, a guard. We got a guard. I mean, big deal. Guards don't do jack for you. 4. And if you guys look really closely, you can see where the X kind of flashes, like you can see it kind of glimmer in and out. That's a little gap right there. Whenever there's poison line on the ground, she's going to take damage during that. The 2, it's all good. But at the very end of the skill, look, just a brief moment when she throws her punch, she's vulnerable. The 1, I'm not even going to be using that because that'll leave you completely vulnerable. And then the 3, now watch the 3. If you notice, that X is kind of in and out, and that she's got gaps in there, so she's taking damage while there's poison on her. She's taking damage. Hit the tier 3. You know, there's no invincibility, there's nothing on it. Like, what? It's just, you know, this is it's stupid. You see the all defense down, but this doesn't apply to World Boss, as you guys can see. There's no ignore immunity here. I mean, this is what hurts her, guys. Like, you know, like I said, she's got the power. She's plenty strong enough. She is ridiculous. Lots and lots of power. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to take her against stage 99 Ebony, and we'll see how she does. Let's rock and roll. So now we're attempting stage 99 with the same exact team, same exact strikers. And guys, I tried all kinds of different stuff with the strikers. I tried different runs, but you need Scarlet. You need to mind control Ebony the whole time to keep him locked down, so you're constantly dealing damage to him. If you use Rachel, I mean, it'll be good, but it won't be as good as Scarlet. And the fact that Captain Marvel doesn't have all defense down, you really want to go with Scarlet anyways. And you definitely want Weapon Hex, of course, for the 100% all defense down. And you want Sue because she's going to be stacking up Weapon Hex's all defense down super fast. So you can get them giant bursts of damage. And, you know, guys, if I bring in, like, we got 3 strikers that attack when we're attacking. and the other two strikers, Silver Surfer and Thanos, attack when we're being attacked. If I bring in, say, a heal to try to heal Anti-Venom, then I got to get rid of one of them strikers. Well, if I get rid of, say, Silver Surfer, then I got 4 characters that I'll strike when I'm attacking. The problem is only 3 can come in at once. That means either Sue or Weapon X or Scarlet won't come in. And that's hurting your damage. So it really sucks, you know. And then I tried, you know, not using Scarlet and just using Anti-Venom. But then Ebony's just iframe so much. And even though Captain Marvel has Ignore iframe on her 4, you're still not keeping him locked down enough to do constant damage to him. So you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with her, you know. It really sucks. And look at the damage we've taken, guys. We're down to 20,000 HP and we're down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean, but look at her power. She is doing this. She can definitely clear this. There is no doubt. Like, you know, she really needs a heal in her kit. Honestly, that's what she needs. She needs some kind of heal. Even a small heal would be very nice for her. I mean, now we're down to 10,000 HP, guys. We're about ready to freaking croak. We're going to croak pretty soon, man. But she's got the power. We are definitely on pace to clear stage 99 with this girl. I mean, she's got it, guys. We're going to croak. Here it comes. I know it's coming soon. 6,000, 5,000 HP, 4,000 HP. Here we go. And boom. And you guys can see that, you know, she definitely can do this, man. We got almost 3 minutes left. And we have a little over 8.5 bars. That's plenty of time to do that, to finish this out. So she's definitely got the power. So guys, let me know what you think about Captain Marvel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.